Hello, gamers. Been a few days for me in real life, but we're on day 24 in Blueprints, so welcome back. In the meantime, I've been pondering a few things. Let me bring this up. Spoiler alert, giant puzzle in the house. Um, the test tube in the bath in rank 5, room 1 on the left there, the E, it's an E. It's tube and tub. I should have realized that way earlier, but I didn't. And a helpful commenter, Feral Tender, commented on, I believe it's the pictures in rank 6, room 2, for coast and cost, that tag. So we got an A. So the whole message says, if we count small something, it's got to be 8, right? 8 dates, crack 8 saves. Now, I don't know what the middle word is in the rank 6 room, but it's the picture that has the painting and the plane. So I'm not sure what those exactly mean, but we'll figure it out sooner or later. Or maybe not. Let's draft some rooms before we open the good old outside door / room. Another helpful tip from another helpful commenter. The den on getting that gem early is always nice. We need more gems in the world. Specifically, I need more gems in my pocket. But we'll see what happens. The observatory, getting our night early sounds good. We could complete the chess puzzle today. We could get the basement key today. I don't know. That reminds me, I was reviewing some of my old footage in the study when I was contemplating some of these letters. And I saw the study also has a queen, so we don't necessarily need her ladyship's chamber. We could get the study. But the observatory for the night is excellent. I'm sure there's a pawn in the den. So we'll get the bishop as well. You know, we'll see what happens. Hey, there's a chest. Or a trunk, as I like to call it. But we have 70 steps because we have the apple orchard unlocked. I'm pretty excited about that. I think we got some pretty good rooms to start with. Not perfect, but pretty good. So let's go see what we can do today. Beat the game, one would maybe think, unless there's several steps to that I haven't discovered, which seems potentially true. 2 special items. One could be a sledgehammer. We could open that trunk immediately, get a nice little head start. The tomb would give us some cash, that's for certain. There's also some stuff to do in the tomb, probably, right? We found that one weird area with the map before. But let's focus on the now, and let's get the shovel and the magnifying glass. Okay, a little disappointed. No sledgehammer, but a shovel's always good. Magnifying glass, we used it to read a note in the dark room, to read a code in the dark room for that apple lock. There's probably other uses for it. I just don't know where we'll be applying that. But we'll see. Oh yeah, we used it for the swan song code for the good old computer system. Magnifying glass has been pretty great. There's the pawn. Okay. If we could dump a office here, that would be nice. Yeah, I didn't think so. Parlor in the corner is always good. It just reminded me it's time to fail the parlor quiz. Unfortunately, something that happens to me every day. Nearly. 2 of these statements are true. Okay. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Okay. Well, that doesn't narrow it down. So that makes this false, which makes this false, which makes this true. And there we go. It's just that simple. Oh, thank God. Okay. Anyway. How's it going up here? What's going on? Secret passage. We could try to force a something, but honestly, my butt should get out of the western wing if I want her ladyship's chamber. Because, you know, if we don't get a study, what else can we get? The pantry sending us that way, or the bedroom sending us that way is fine. The secret passage fights against her ladyship's chamber chances, so maybe not that one. The bedroom could have something additionally useful inside. It reminds me. Let me look around to make sure. Sometimes I leave stuff behind. You've seen it. I've seen it after I leave it behind, unfortunately. And that's the end of that. Okay, no gem on the hand, no nothing. We do have a pawn, I'm certain of it. Yeah. Okay. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. That's nice, but it is kind of tucked away. Not a big fan of that. The chapel does go north. It could Chain is something that gets us into her ladyship's chamber, but we're going to lose our coins, so maybe let's explore some of these other routes quite quickly today. Enjoying the game immensely. I know I'm taking forever to quote-unquote beat it. I've started combining shorter videos and putting them on the channel. I'm sure you've seen them. Or maybe you haven't. I don't really know. A nook for a key is good. We don't have any keys. Keys are good for your health if you don't eat them. If you eat them, bit of a lost cause, I'm being told. Okay, nothing else here. No problem. Security would be nice, but it'd be nicer to pull it maybe above the chapel, or above the chapel, you know what I'm saying? So a spare room here seems a-okay. There's nothing in there, generally, but that's fine. Okay. A bunk room, a corridor, a storeroom would be a bit of a dead end, quite literally. But it would give us some nice supplies, and we do have a few other doors we can work from. So I'm happy to get some keys and a gem. The coin is nice as well, though I fear we will lose it. There's a pawn in that room. Not a knight, a rocking horse. We got to pay attention to that. Is there anything? Wasn't there a lever in here one time? I forget. Like 2 peas in a pod. I forget. No problem. How's everybody doing today? I hope well, and I'm not saying that out of frustration like I do sometimes. We haven't seen any diggable rooms, but the kennel would unlock doors. That's pretty helpful. We already have the shovel, so there's actually going to be a dig spot in this room, right? Right? Alright, he agrees. That's the good news. Anything here? I don't know what this means. It feels like it means something, but I don't know what it means. That reminds me, there's also something written out strangely one time. What was it? It was like 1100 vertically. This kind of reminds me of that same note. Was that note in the Blackbridge room, whatever it's called? Yeah, Blackbridge Grotto. I forget. Anyway, we got some coins. We unlocked a door if it was locked. That's the good news. Some good choices here, certainly. A little early for the corridor. Secret passage. We could try to control what shows up next. The pantry, of course, is also nice. Maybe we could avoid the chapel and just simply go above it. Also, I guess we never went in the observatory. That was a huge mistake on my part that I will pile onto now by still not going into it. But that's all right. We drafted it. We got our star. We'll get to it sooner or later. Passageway would be nice. It's the number of gems it costs us. That's true. But just imagine what these doors could lead to. You know what I'm saying? There's no dirt in here, right? I don't think there would be, unless we potentially have the root cellar. But even then, it's a potentiality. Not loving these choices. I'll just be 100% honest with everybody here. They don't really facilitate her ladyship's chamber. So that sucks. I'm going to pull the walk-in closet and hopefully get our gem back, among other things. A key, a rabbit's foot, our gem, of course, and didn't say 4 items. Are you an item? No. Hat. There's a pawn in here. That's not one of the items. This perfume isn't an item. Oh. Perfect. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. How nice. Well, maybe we're really hinging on the study for our queen. Reminds me that bishop's in the chapel. So all we need is the king and queen. The office and the study would work out well. Please. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta pay the gem tax to not get the good old lose half your steps. So we'll do that. Anything in here? That door opened on its own. That kind of freaked me out a lot. I'll just say it that way. Foundation. Good old foundation. Pretty sure that's the G for that middle 8 word. But above that, we got to figure it out. We know the pictures, just don't know what hilarious meaning they've assigned to those pictures just yet. Okay, we'll take a look over here. Try not to spend any gems. Well, this one won't have us spend gems. That's the good news. We could get our sleeping mask. Corridor goes across. Is left unlocked. Oh, we can redraw because we're in the drawing room. These aren't awful, but I would like seeing other options. I would like my previous options back, please. Just kidding. We'll take the boudoir. We'll get some dice a-rolling. Here they are. And, oh, we got them already. Okay, cool. And there's one of the good old safes. Interesting. Alright, surprised that door wasn't locked, but I'm okay with it. The library would lead us back to the foundation. I guess bedroom would give us 10 steps. That's not bad at all. I think that's an okay pick. Can we see any gems inside? There's something on the table. It's not a gem. Oh, the car keys. I didn't think they'd be showing up this often after we unlock the trunk, but I guess there's just stuff in it every time. Gonna be a little tough to get to the garage today, but it happens. Alright. Well, we need this room to go somewhere nice. Otherwise, where are we gonna go? Okay. Dark room is a little rough, but it does go north and south. We could redraw, but what if we drew security here and we entered, with the north and south doors and our door? That would be amazing, because then we wouldn't get blanked drafting. Because that could lead to her ladyship. That could do anything. Or this could happen. I hate it, but we're going to pick the archives. Let's see. Okay. Is there anything in this room? There's an apple. That's nice. There's a pilot. That's good. Is it these dates that we need based on the puzzle here? Small games, 8 dates, small gapes, 8 dates. I don't know. Either way. Hold on. Let's see how many dates there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. But there are 2 digits in each, separated by hyphen. So it's like 8 dates. But that's a lot of 27. Are these the 8 combinations? Couldn't even think of the word for a minute there. Did I write some of these down? I thought I did somewhere. I did. Barely. I wrote them down incorrectly. I have 2286 written for the first one. What a fool I was that day. I guess we can write it down and see what happens. 86, 1186, but again, that's only 4. 2187. Well, this is technically a number. September 2nd, November 11th, or 17th. I know how to read. Okay, but again, that's just 6 dates. So they're all probably useless, but what are you gonna do? Where am I? Okay, let's go east. Maybe we can draw a south-facing room. That'd be pretty cool. Let's use the lockpick, see if it works. I guess it worked. Maid's chambers. Maybe the less likely negative gets balanced out by the rabbit's foot, but it is a south-facing chamber. I would love a ladyship's chamber. That's all I have to say about that. Mrs. Babbage, true MVP. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the E, tube, and tub. It only took me about 5 hours in real life to think about that. Sorry, everybody. Mila. You guys got anything suspicious? Pants with some embroidered codes? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Okay. Anything in here? Not quite, as the kids are saying these days. Lockpick? It doesn't work. That's fine. Okay. Does her ladyships cost things? I should have checked that before we went, because then I could at least see if it was a gem or non-gem thing. The courtyard will have dirt. Oh yeah, what's the soil richness of this square, right? We got a map with that. I don't know. It's a lot to factor in when you're picking rooms. Just say it. Let's get the courtyard. It's a new south room without having to use a die. And, oh, and we got a sledgehammer. Now we really got to go to the observatory. Okay. Nothing. Thanks, Maid's Chamber, for not even pebbles. Highly upsetting. Wow, literally nothing. Maybe this was just a terrible square on the soil chart. Also, I noticed when we dug that we heard the dogs bark. That's a nice callback to the kennel existing. So thanks for that. Okay. Do you think it's her ladyship's chamber? Again, I didn't check the everything. Okay, this is dead end. I don't want to... We don't have 2 gems. The end. What else can I say? It's the workshop. Bedrooms. Ladyship. Okay, it doesn't cost any gems. Good to know. I suppose. Okay, we have our letter here. The letter C. I guess I could draft the workshop above the foundation one day, and that would guarantee the letter shown. But that's about it. Can we do anything? Oh, definitely. Just kidding. Lever plus... Never mind, I lied. Lockpick, do you ever combine? No. Lucky foot, do you? No. And then the lever would just be these 2 plus, what was it, the battery pack? And either of those 2. Good to know. We might need that lever, though. We may need the greenhouse. We've never successfully opened that southern antechamber door. That much is true, sadly. Okay, bit of a dead end by design. We can have something else here. We can dump a dead end that we don't want to see again. A lavatory, perchance. Or a good room. Security, I mean, it would tell us if we left anything behind, but if we have at this point, how would we locate it? I guess we could mess with the security doors, but our last gem, I don't think so. Let's open a good old... Oh. Well, now I wish I did have security, but then we wouldn't have this if we had security. So that's off. Keep these on. We don't have to do this puzzle, even though I did it like 10 times. I believe. The end. Okay, so what are we at? We're 49 steps. Go north from the archives. We could go back to the observatory, but obviously that's a really long walk away. Might be worth it, but maybe not also. Is there a piece in here? Chest piece, by the way? Not quite. No problem. Archives, do you have a chess piece that I don't know about? And if so, is it the king and queen? Because that'd be helpful. Except for the fact that... Not really. Alright then. Yikes. Pool room would add the sauna. That's good for tomorrow. The, let's see. Secret passage. Archive. This could be just a full dead end, which would be sad. Let's pull the secret passage and see what we can do. The, let's check out the rooms. Let's see. Study is just blue. I believe the office would be too, but let's make sure. Perchance. Yeah, there it is. The office is blue. We don't have a blue book, so that's imperfect. We could pull another hallway though, to try to get more doors, rather than just one door or no doors, leading to another area. So I'm thinking hallway, right? Oh, here it is. Coast and coast. Not my favorite puzzle. That's okay. Aquarium, is that a hallway? Technically, yes. Do we have any gems? Absolutely not. The corridor goes north, but this is a hallway, so I'm sure it leads other directions as well. Oh. Well, that's certainly something. Lockpick kit. That worked out well. We get more keys, but we need a gem for everything but the corridor. We're gonna get to the antechamber but not have it unlocked. We never got the secret garden key. That's a rough one. And then you basically have to guess which door leads there unless you see it in the drafting room or something like that, whatever it's called. Can we use the lockpick? No? How about on this one? Okay, it worked. Interestingly enough. Okay, bit of a dead end. Our first dead end ever. Okay, even if we unlock 2, we'll know where the real one is. That would be pretty cool. It didn't work. Okay, so we're 50-50 on those 2, which would send us east. Corridors unlocked to the north. A lot of question marks at the moment. The music room. We don't have the gems. I would love the music room. We don't have the gems. The billiard room would get us some keys, most likely. It would leave that one square under the billiard room empty forever. Or we could re-roll. What do we have? We have one more die. That's a lot in some cultures. Let's see here. Billiard room. I don't think we need the keys. I'm going to re-roll in a sad way. West Wing Hall does leave a southern door. It leaves a northern door as well, in case you were curious. Also, I think the maid's chamber overcompensated for our lucky rabbit's foot, and we've seen 0 items, period, since then. Or I'm just not observant. Either way. Her ladyship's chamber, if you don't mind. There we go. Greenhouse was another nice option, but we don't have a key, so regardless. The telescope is interesting and helpful. The queen is there, so we just need the good old office, and we could fill out the chessboard. Office costs 2 gems, now that you mention it. I kind of want to go back to the observatory, see what we get. Now that we have the telescope, our benefits are doubled times 2. Well, just doubled times 1, which is like 1 times 2. It's going to use a hefty amount of steps, but that's where the sentence ends, because there's not much you can say past that. At least not much I can say past that. Oh, there's dirt in here, I forgot. Any turnips? A coin, delicious. Any other, here we go. 2 coins. You think I would draft a shop or a kitchen? Obviously, I failed to do that. Do we have any other? There's no open doors around us really in any way, but that's fine. Okay. Into the drafting room. Drawing room, excuse me. Through here. Make a left. Okay, the pantry. That's a large pantry. It's larger than my bedroom in real life. Just say it. Okay. And there's the entrance. Honestly, it took us 8 steps to get back here. That's not bad at all. 5 gems, please. That would be best. We got a gem. That's certainly something. There's the night. Let's use our telescope. What do we got? Oh, gosh. Everything. See flyer for details is 50% off today. Wait, but we have the telescope. Does that make everything 100% off today? Or is it new Steam sale rules and things are 75% off? Either way, still a steep deal, if at all. Oh, here's the thing. Everything, up to 50% off. They always put up to in the tiny print, and it's not even that tiny. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Not that jewelry shop we found. Was that like day one? We found that jewelry shop and never seen it since. Was that the showroom? I don't even know. I should rewatch that video. Today only, blah, blah, blah. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. I would love the commissary right now. We could get gems times at least one. The bookshop, still expensive, but we'll see what happens. We don't want to walk in the chapel. Our doubled benefit, I'm not even sure if it even mattered. So that sucks, maybe. What, you want me to look again? We already got it. Thank you. Can we go outside? We could go outside, but for what purpose? Good question. Let me think for a minute. And we're back. Okay, so where was I? Oh, right. Okay, so we're going to go up to we got like a whole hub of hallways there in the northwest. There's 3 different doors. We can have the keys for the Great Hall, east door at least. We know that. Because we have plenty of good old keys. So I'm not worried about it. We didn't have to enter the chapel. I think that's nice. But yeah, we can draft a commissary for our gems. That would be baller, as the kids say these days. So that'd be cool. You think I can get back there without looking at the map? I mean, we're there already, frankly, practically. So I'm not worried about it. We're going to start hitting the hallways here. Okay, cool. Let's see. North we know is unlocked. Wait, what room am I in? I had to look at the map anyway. Okay. Okay, the very north door in that room over there is unlocked, which is great. I guess we should check this room. Maybe we could dump a commissary. Can we try this again? I guess I'm assuming it won't allow it. Still seems too difficult. Well, good for you. Let's see if this works. Perfect. Is there anything in here? Oh. What? What is this, by the way? Stick. I thought... Okay. I mean, good. Well, can we get to that? I honestly thought you just used the secret garden key on the east wing to get the... But obviously I made that up and I'm wrong. So now we really want to wrap around up there. Oh my gosh. It's going to be impossible, especially with the archives. Is this really just a stick? I guess so. I don't know what I thought it would be. I walked in here, I was like, oh, a stick. Oh, a lever. That's some good stuff. Anyway, I guess we'll go in here then. Lockpick kit? No, it's not going to work out. Period. The end. Okay. Security has that gem requirement. Commissary might have a gem requirement now that I think about it. Which way would this send us? North or south? Or is it randomish? If it was the commissary. Gosh. I have no idea. Security. Let's do... Well, security sends us north and east, which is great. Not for our gems. But otherwise it's great. Especially because we can unlock the... Or we have unlocked security doors thanks to the thing. Where is it? Utility closet. So we can make them more common now that our keys are getting low, considering we had to use 6 in that one room, frankly, I think. Alright, anything we left behind? I suck at this game. Oh my gosh. Alright. Offline mode unlocked. Settings confirmed. Thanks, Iron Man. Unless the upgrade disc's in this room or the gem is in this room. Okay, here's the gem. Okay, we didn't miss a gem in the house. I did miss an upgrade disc, apparently. Oh, here's the thing. Perfect. Right. Upgrade disc. Oh my gosh. Where do you think it was? Archives. Workshop. kennel. Okay, probably not the kennel. Doesn't fit thematically, but that's okay. Less written by hand. Good to know. Who's this guy? Oh yeah, it's me. Alright, so we need the office, but we don't have the gems for it. We need the commissary, but again, let's double check actually. Yep, it costs 1 gem, so we need to generate a gem somewhere. There needs to be a trunk. Because I think, let's see, we have the parlor that had gems in it. We had the den. We have the storeroom. Again, if I could go back and do everything all over, the boudoir would have 2 gems instead of 2 dice. Though the dice have been helpful in my opinion. Let's see what this provides, if anything. I have to click this, don't I? Okay. Oh, fudge. The dining room would get us steps, and we are a little low. I'm okay with that. Plus it sends us east. Or at least should. Oh, that reminds me. I was looking through the videos and I saw these chair backs. This 3 symbol is the same as the microchip or whatever it was. That symbol in the grotto. Where we had the 1 and I guess we gotta find 2. I'm not even certain. I don't know. I guess. We don't have a blessing or anything, right? Okay, cool. What is this? Pheasant? Trophy room? I've never seen the trophy room. Unless it's that. Whatever that jewelry room was, it's got to be the showroom or the trophy room or something fancy. We haven't seen it since. So, at least not that I recall. Okay, you have a pawn. Good for you. We want to go east. We have 1 gem. Where did we get that from? From security. Okay, we want the commissary to send us north. That'd be perfect for all intents and purposes. There goes our lockpicks, failing again. Okay, the laboratory could send us north, which is nice. I'd love to get in that eastern antechamber door. Anything in here? Let's see. Letter. Because we can click this, I feel like it's important. Oh. It's for the freezer, I guess, isn't it? Melting point. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. But the freezer, I don't know. I don't know how to adjust levels of things. In real life or in game. And what was this? We turned this on. That was the grotto, right? The one day. So that's good. Any info here? Let's see if we can immediately do anything with an experiment. What do you think? Whenever you spend, whenever you draft an archive floor plan, each time you unlock, okay. Set your dice to 2. Permanently add gold to your allowance. Set your steps to 40. I mean, I really wanted to see something gem related, but adding gold to our allowance sounds a-okay. We might be drafting archive floor plans, or we might be bypassing security doors. We made a more common. Excuse me. Made a more common, so I'll give it a shot. Plus, I won't be tempted to draft archive things for no flippin' reason, right? So that's what I have to say about that. We could log into the network. Could we log into the office computer and just say, please generate office? Oh, hey, I should really pay attention. Here's one of these already. So we're going to add to our allowance, which is nice. Not that I ever pick stores, as you can see, but I guess if we started with like 40, I'd pick a store here and there. I got to prioritize that. The commissary in the future, perchance. Okay. Everything could hinge on this. Wow. Maybe it goes left. Probably not. Your allowance has been... Oh, it does go left. Hey, okay. Our allowance has been raised as well. We actually picked an archive floor plan from a security door. So no matter which of those two we got from the... Hey, there's another security door. Let's get another coin for our allowance permanently. What do you think about that? Okay. I'm going to go with the one that doesn't cost me a gem because I have to. We'll get some bananas, hopefully. Nope, it's coins. Which is nice, as we said before, but Okay, so we need the office for the king. We don't have 2 gems. I'm a little sad. But we have the basement key, and we know where the basement door is. For once in our existence. Oh yeah, and this thing matches the microchip. So what does that mean? Is there a microchip in this room, or is it just like a common shape, like these triangles show up in like half the rooms? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not seeing a microchip in the food cart or otherwise. Hopefully this door's not locked. Okay. I mean, I know it wouldn't work, but I still had to try. Okay, are there any other doors? Yeah, there's a corridor door to the north. Imagine all 3 doors, all 3 rooms north of that corridor needed gems, so they made one free, and it was the office, right? That's what I'm betting my life savings on here, I hope. Well, it kinda didn't work out at all, given the, you know, truth. Billiards, I mean, maybe some keys could help. Gotta make sure we save at least like 15 steps to get back to the outside. Let's put it that way for our basement key. What is this square? I've never seen that, and I'm confused. Do we have to square the number? 4 squared is like 1,000. That's a lot. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. 5 minus 20 negative 15 squared. Wait. What? 16 again? 12. 4. 12. 16. 16. Okay, 15 squared. It's a big number. It's not on the dartboard. Or is it? 20. Any info on this one, chalkboard? No. No, indeed. Well, it's 15 squared, right? It's what, like 1125, 1525, some sick number like that. Ends in 25. We can't pick 25 on the board either, now that I think of it. Okay, let's see here. We got 12. We got 16. We figured that out pretty quickly. We got another 16. It was just as simple as that. Because we got multiplied. Okay, so yeah, 15 times 15, 225, based on my calculator math. So 2, 2, 5. It's not going to work. Okay, 12 squared. Add those together, you square it. Add 5 minus 20, 20, right? Minus 20. That's minus. That's multiply. Yeah, I'm a little confused, I guess. Is it 1? Alright, I didn't want the keys anyway, I guess. Or whatever. Not much else I can say about that. I'm just going to go to the fountain. Which I should have done years ago. I'm glad we found the lever in that Great Hall. Or whatever it's called. That was a lucky find. And we got pretty lucky with the dark room. So I'm going to just take a win for once. Unless there's another key code card pad thing behind the basement door. Who knows? Thank you, puppy. Good luck. Can't pet him anymore. He's tired. I get it. Me too. Just kidding. Alright, here we go. We're going to uncover the... I don't even know, actually. Oh yeah, we got to hit room 46. Maybe room 46 is through this good old door. Unless there's a dartboard behind the door, then I give up. Okay. I'm waiting with bated breath. There's more stairs. It's not over. Where is it? Oh gosh. We're in the underground well. We're in the underground reservoir. Oh, this is where the map comes in. Not that map. The map from the one part here. Let me pull it up. Give me a sec. I'll save it as a file. I saved it from when we had it in the tomb area. Give me one sec. Okay. Oh, it's displayed here. Here it is. What do you think about that? Let's see. So we came in at that circular stair on the ripped part of the page. We came in this little thing, and now we're on the ground south of the boat on the map. So that's where we're at, in case you were curious. I'm going to hide that now. I'm lost. Just kidding. Oh, sorry. Hit tab. Everything. All right. Hey, we have 14 steps. Hopefully there's not too many different rooms down here, quote unquote. Guess I should have paid attention to that. Oh. The reservoir. We had to lower the water, I assume. Maybe only one tick. That's not a lot of the water. The reservoir looks like it goes pretty deep. Or maybe we lower it all the way and then there's definitely stairs over there into a room. You telling me we got here and there's... Okay. Does the... You know what I'm saying? Does the basement door stay unlocked now in perpetuity? Like the fountain stayed drained? One would hope. One being me. Let's go through the abandoned mine underground. Is that the same name that the chest tunnel had? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this looks different. Oh, an upgrade disc. Oh, part of the map. Oh, wait a minute. Gel. Points. It's going to be angel, right? Angel, points, dreams. Oh, man. Hold on. Now I got to open the old file and, like, connect it. Also, you saw on my map file, I had the dirt richness saved. Didn't go back and look at that now, did I? Buried what? What does that say under number 9? Buried foot place? 10. Buried floor plan. I know how to read. Alright, so we got foundation elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance. Oh yeah, that's where we were. This room with cement, basement, right? That had 2, I thought, but I could be wrong. Oh my gosh. Can we like pick this up and keep it? Obviously not. I'll paste it together. What is this? Can we click you, or do you have to... Is there a secret code between... Candle? Do I need a lighter? Do I need the Zippo key item? No. None of these are... Okay, these look important though. I mean, that's the... sigil for Orindia, or whatever it's called. And there's actually 5 shapes otherwise that appear the same. Upgrade disk. Are we going to be able to reach a computer? Because our computers were pretty far away. Unless we can plug it in the Black Bridge Grotto. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go this way. There's another door, and there's some junk on the ground. Oh, it's the minecarts. Okay. Please? No? Push? Pull? Or push? Oh, we gotta hold it. Wait, I want to go in here, I think. Abandoned mine. We got a light. Creepy. Why is there just a light in the hallway? Creepy. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That's a large... How many rooms are there and why? Okay. Is this anything? No? Alright, how do we rotate the middle? That one looks futuristic. Might just be the cell shading on it. But all the other ones look like ancient tombs. That one looks futuristic, like a space age tunnel in the International Space Station. Okay, and there's other, like, levels. Maybe we could lower it or raise it. Oh, there is. Is that more? Yeah, there's more above. Oh, no, they don't look like rooms. They're just, like, ceilings. Or overhangs. Okay, well, cool, I think. A little scared, a little confused. Torch chamber. That must have been the other room we were in. I'm still looking at the new map on the other monitor. Rotating gear. That must have been just where we were. It's pretty obvious. Let me look at the old map, which I have to pull up on screen. Are there numbers? No, there's just 2 in the basement. There's 3 in the south, which is 3 is cliffside exit. Not certain we can get there. Okay. Let's fudge with this. Can you go forward all the way? Or okay, no, you stopped. So can you go backward all the way? Are we going to be able to get around this thing? I could try it. This is a tall minecart. Or did I shrink in size? Am I take the shrinking candy or whatever? Alice in Wonderlandy? Alright, how do we fudge around this minecart? You know what I'm saying? Okay, pull it and just toss it that way. Apparently not. Is that the chess tunnel? You know, the chess puzzle tunnel. You know what I'm saying, right? From the blue fire elevator. There's stuff over there's a lantern over there and something else. Space age tunnel, a torch in almost every one of these. You know, you think you solve one puzzle and suddenly 1,000 more, or at least one more, pops up. I don't know what to do with this. Because we can't... I guess we could move it all the way over here. Oh, do we come from that side if it's the chest tunnel now? We'd have to run all the way out. I mean, it's not that far, considering. Let's give it a shot. Loving the game, by the way. I'm glad we're doing something new. That is to say, there's a lot to discover in a positive way. There's no, like, backwards door this way, right? Yeah, no? Okay. Alright, let's go take the blue fire elevator. Y'all know what I'm saying. Where am I? Okay. We're using those steps. Sooner or later, we're going to need 70 steps just to traverse the underground. Did this open up? No. Alright. Click that. We got Orindia on speed dial. Good old Orindia. Clicking downtown. Alright. Okay. Right. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. Next is the chess pieces, right? Oh. Wait. Was that door always there? Wait a minute. Was that the chest door? Why was it closed? If so... Okay, that other shape that we saw on that thing, the 5 shapes, the rectangle with the extra leg, that's not list. Oh, here it is. Metropolitan, kinda, but upside down. Yes, of course. Interesting. Yes. I just walk off and die. Okay, I mean, this is... Oh, I didn't know that door could close. That's disconcerting. Oh, no, wait, here's the chest. Still, I guess maybe the chest opens that other door, right? Let's see. Pawn. Rook in the nook. Queen was... She was high up. I don't think we made the king. But I can always double check. I guess we're not necessarily stuck for the day. Then again, I do have 8 steps. So, I don't think any of these has the king. Please. Please. Checkmate. Never mind. I guess I'm not smart enough to move these pieces around. Okay. What was I saying? I just like to double check. You know me. I like to be sure of everything I ever do. Just kidding. We didn't build rooms up here, I don't think. All we needed was that study. All we needed was those gems, honestly. We had the study selection, but then we would have lost the basement key, or maybe it would have connected to the antechamber anyway. But we didn't have the gems. A common theme. And that's why I should make the commissary more often. But hey, we have an allowance of 5 now. That's a lot. Maybe. Let's see. The West Wing Hall North door. We can't get to it with our steps. So I forget if it was unlocked or not. But it's kind of a moot point. But we did what we could. Or did we? Oh, I guess the chess hallway didn't link up with the minecart then. Oh, we have an upgrade disc. I should try to use that. We have 7 steps. Can we just use it in the Blackbridge Grotto? Because we're not going to make it to security. The lab's even further. The office doesn't exist. The shelter doesn't exist. Yeah, the magnifying glass didn't prove too useful today, I think. But that was to be expected. With no new rooms, you know, what else new? Can we just go, we technically had a new room. It's just underground. Let's see if we can upgrade on that one thingy. Terminal. Okay, we can. That's nice. Okay. Let's see what we're going to upgrade today and see if we can make it have more gems. Oh, the aquarium. Find that one semi-often. Plus 10 coins. Plus 1 star, I guess, for the conservatory. Or observatory, excuse me. Or a power source. That confuses me. And we powered the laboratory. We powered the laundromat. Powered something else. We haven't powered the furnace. But that's okay in my opinion. Plus 1 star would just give us, you know, more constellation progress. Plus 10 coins. I feel like we either have 5 coins or 90 coins. But we rarely spend them, but it would help. Let's do the star. You know, that way it helps with potentially gems and other stuff, keys, etc. We'll make more gem constellations more often, right? Oh yeah, so there's the 3 shapes. Okay, I think that's it for the video. I don't really know what else we can do with 5 steps. I don't really know what else we can do, period. At least I had a goal to get the basement key. We did that, but now I need to... Okay, I guess we need the pump room, maybe, to get the reservoir to a good level. To maybe explore further in the cavern. That's my next idea. That and the chess quest. Simultaneously going for that in the next video, I suppose. But that's today. We did solve the parlor riddle. So that was nice. Let's see our map. Let's see what reward we get. We got a bunch of hallways. So I'm going to guess it's called the hallway manor. Oh my goodness. Her ladyship's in the chamber, the boudoir, the walk-in closet. Oh yeah, we could have taken advantage of her ladyship's chamber to get gems from the... Silly me. Silly me. It's day 25, and we're making some progress somewhere along the way. Somehow. So that's nice. Let's see. I pieced together, spoiler alert, for post-basement key. Pieced together 2 of the pieces of the map we found. This is what it looks like, kind of. So there's at least a 3rd piece. And there's part of a message, something gel, points, streams. We're looking. We're looking for another piece of the message. We're looking for another piece of the pie. Let's get our allowance. We're up to 5 coins. That's a lot. It's pretty good. Spare room, I suppose. It's nice to throw down at the start. What do you think? Commissary could get us some of those gems we've been wanting. So we'll make it. And maybe a den here would be excellent. Just kidding. Kitchen, hallway. I think hallway for the couple extra. Well, the top door goes to the commissary door, but let's see what happens. I want to see if the door that the basement key unlocks, I want to see if that's open in perpetuity. I think that'd be quite helpful, but we'll see. And if so, that means our next goal is the pump room. Also, we have some chess to play as well, so that'd be nice. Wasn't it right here? I guess it is open. Oh, I guess it is closed. Oh, I can click it. I guess it is open. Okay. It's the same old reservoir, right? Let's see. Looks about the same to me. I'm not going to step in there and start using up all of our steps. I already used enough, frankly. So let's go up from the well to the fantastic grounds. Let's see what we can get in the outdoor room today. I'm thinking something will help us. So let's see if something is available. Root cellar, shrine, trading post. Let's go over the trading post. I know we don't do that too often. Is there a puzzle over there? No. Let's wait. Maybe we'll get some items we want to trade for, or just trade in general. We'll see what happens. Sometimes we get stuck with some stuff we don't enjoy too much. Car keys these days. Magnifying glass, though I'm sure it has another use somewhere along the lines. Let's go this way. Maybe we can get a pantry and get some more cash before we hit the commissary. That'd be cool. The kitchen. Okay, there's the pantry. Perfect. All right, plus we get a few steps back. 3, in fact. I feel like we haven't had the metal detector in a while, so I'd love to find that immediately. A storeroom. Bit of a dead end, but another coin. The parlor could provide some gems, and it has another door. So I do fancy that option. Okay, wind up key. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. Okay. The blue box contains the gems. So that could be false, and these could be true. But then we don't know. It doesn't really point to where it goes. Well, if that's no, actually it does, because that's if the true, false. So if that's true, then the gems are in the black box. I'll just assume that's true. That sounds like fun today. There we go. It's just that simple. Sometimes, hey, a den. Oh, right. Bit of a dead end no matter what, unless we pick the passageway, but that's a few gems being spent. A key for the nook would be nice. Let's pull the den. Maybe there's a trunk. Maybe not. After all, no trunk, no problem. But we have our pawn. That's the easy one. That might be all we have at the moment. We got to pull that nook for a rook. Chapel or rumpus room for the good old bishop. We need that office. We need the king's throne. Commissary. It might be $10 for however many gems. But I guess we can check. Let's see if there's even gems for sale. Okay, there are gems. 1 gem for 3. Sledgehammer, metal detector. Sledgehammer could lead to more money to lead to more gems. I think it's a worthy investment. And if not, we can trade it away for something. I think I want to approach this room from the hallway. I don't know why, but that's how I'm feeling today. That didn't work out very well. I mean, the chapel let us... Maybe we can make a west wing hall after this. It's our last money down the drain. But I'm sure we'll find more, hopefully. Oh, and we get a gem. And a bishop, which we know about. Okay. Alright. No west wing hall. Sad. Kitchen goes down, but then that's the end of the house. So I think we'll go north with the nook. We could pull a... I shouldn't have came in here just yet, but I'm sure we'll have enough steps to do everything we want to do. Won't have the money, but that's okay. Let's see. This could be anything. Maybe a storeroom. Oh, or the conservatory. Yes. It's always good to mess with the rarity of things. We don't have the shovel. The office, we need to make that a little bit more common. It's the gem cost that kills us, but having it more common is just nice. The attic is also expensive. Let's put it at unusual so it's a little more common, but you know, who knows? The dining room, let's make that common too. Confirm. No. Confirm. Okay. So 3 helpful rooms, 2 of which cost gems. We made them more common overall, but we don't want to make it so common that it's all gem rooms, you know, as soon as we start drafting, because then we can't really go too far. Hopefully I'm not being too... Oh, we got the rook in here as well. Good to know. Hopefully I'm not being too cautious. Adjusting those rates with gems in mind, but we'll see. Where are we? What room are we in? Oh, we're on the west wing. There's the dining room as requested. The observatory would get us our knight in shining armor. Why not? We're also up to 16 stars. Sounds good to me. Let's see what we can get today. 5 gems, and the 4-door rooms are more common. So archives are in our future. So what do we need? We need the king and the queen. We need the study or the ladyship's chamber and the office. I'm thinking we'll see the office. We just made it common. We have plenty of gems. It's not here. Security goes up. Great hall is locked. Let's see what we can find in here. Nothing so far. Let's make sure we didn't leave 1,000 things behind. Okay, looking good for once. Alright, we don't have the key card, so we're going to turn that low at the moment. And we don't have the utility room, but if we do, we can unlock the electronic security doors. So that's nice. Are there any security doors here? No. Okay, let's go all the way north. I'm thinking secret passageway. That didn't work out. But rotunda would be nice. We'd leave it on 4 gems. 4 gems is actually okay. Not perfect, but it's okay. So let's do it. Let's do it. And we don't want to go out that way. We want to maybe make that room her ladyship's chamber. So we want to go north. And then west. This is north, right? Okay, cool. Well, the passageway would be nice, but then we're getting low on those gems. Oh, you can rotate? Well, I guess it doesn't matter with these. They're either 4 or 1. But I didn't realize you could... I guess because we're in the rotunda. Perfect. Did I know that? I think that's new. The dovecote can rotate. Passageway 2. Passageway screws us over the least, because the archives would do that heavily. Okay, we gotta stop spending gems. We're at 2. We were having a good time. This key is gotta be used. Okay, dining room or West Wing Hall. It's the same thing, in my opinion, at the moment. Let's go West Wing Hall. Okay. Anything in here? The tube and the tub. Pretty easy one. Ladyship? No. Oh, we do have the walk-in closet, though. Cost a gem. We'll probably get at least one gem in return. We got a key, a gem, and the lockpicks. Classic. Okay. Let's see what's north of here, if anything. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of gems for the cloister. This draft is actually upsetting in many ways. But we know the northernmost door takes one key, so that's good. We know a lever could be residing in one of these doors. That's a bit of a surprise. Our last video, but it's nice. Dining room. If we're hoping for ladyships, we gotta go for archive for the best chance. Sadly. Anything in here? No. Oh, security door. Not a fan of that. August. You think we gotta write down all 6? This doesn't have the year. Neither does that one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the dates puzzle. I'm like one letter off, and it's a pivotal letter. And even then, I don't think I understand the message. But we'll see. Okay. Of course not. Why would the lockpicks work? The office could send us to her ladyship's chamber. I think that's an important... We have nothing. We have no keys, no coins, no gems. Here's something. Okay. Deposit box key for the vault. We need 3 gems to pull the vault. I don't have 3 gems at the moment. If this door's locked, I'll be upset and sad. Okay. We don't know. This could be her ladyship's chamber. It could be a sack of crap. Let's see. Is that it? No, it's just bedroom, which is fine. Nothing on the hand. Nothing in here. Period. Upsetting. Okay, if we could find the study. Does the study cost gems? Where is it? It's unusual. But no, we've drifted it 1 time. Pretty good. Pretty good. I guess we should spread money throughout just in case. Just in case. Thank you for that. Let's see. Oh, I guess with the Black Bridge Grotto, I guess we could hack into the science thing and do an experiment. I should have done that from security. Sorry, you know me. It takes a while to think about things. If you're here for the subpar gameplay, all I can say is you're welcome. There's plenty to choose from. Remote terminal access. We can access it online thanks to the Grotto, I believe. Okay, let's set up an experiment. Continue. When you spend 2 more gems in a room, too late. When you draft a shop room, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Wow, that's quite the specific thing. Permanently had 1 gold. We already spent all our gems. None of these are fantastic at the moment, because that's why I should have accessed it from security. But hey, this is an if a drawing room pops up, so maybe. Let's increase our gold even further, because that would be nice to have. Not sure if any of that's going to happen, but we tried. A little late, but we tried. Alright, where's the study? Security door. This door should not be locked. It was a guess, and obviously that was wrong. Archive, security door. Oh, we did touch the foundation. We could go over there and try some doors. We could try the lockpicks here and see what happens. Okay. That one worked. Oh, and it's the right thingy. Might as well try the others, you know? Okay. Perfect. Good. So worked on one. What's that noise? I don't know. And now it's not making noise. Probably not picked up on the video. Sorry, I have the sound low at times. The foyer, I don't even know if we've ever drafted that, but we don't have the gems. I don't want to lose half my steps. This could be the study. It wasn't. As you know. Okay, foundation. Foundation. Lost station. There's a lot of stations around the world these days. Whenever you enter, lose 2 steps, but it would give us something to go to. Or the storeroom would dead end, but give us some keys, which could prove useful. I think the keys could prove useful, as previously stated. So we're looking for a pool room into a pump room. Seems unlikely. Or we're looking for the study, so we can do the chess quest. I think that'd be pretty fun. Dining room. This could be the study, but the dining room does give us 2 more doors to branch off from. Not active at the moment. Maybe if we head north enough. What do we need? We need 1, 2. We need 3 more rooms north, or we go north of the archives. Let's see what happens. Yikes. But we do have the coat check room. The corridor is guaranteed to be unlocked. So happy to see that in our pocket as a nice room to help us. Let's see here. Library. Sends us to the side. Maybe. This could work out well. Maybe we get the East Wing Hall and go north and claim our steps. Hey, we got a coin. That's not a coin. It's a key, in case you're curious. I think we've had all these now. I don't know anything. We read the history of our India, right? Or did we skip that one? I know we read all the other 5 at one point. Perfect. The study, you shouldn't have. Just kidding. You absolutely should have. That's the queen, right? Yeah, okay. And then she's on the board here. It was in front of our faces the whole time. Okay. Face. Ace. Right. All the rooms. Gotcha. The other safe. Lord only knows what the combination is. Certainly not me. Sadly. So they didn't use C, D, S, R. It doesn't really spell anything. That's fine. Nothing in there. Okay, let's go see what's going on. In the chess cavern, as I like to call it. I think it's the first time I called it that. But you know what I'm saying, right? Let's see. Swing past the foundation. I guess we didn't have to use those keys after all. Take a left. Make sure that's right. Oh yeah, we gotta go through the rotunda. I could go up through the archives, make the 8th rank room, go back, eat the dinner. At that point, it's probably costing me the 20 steps to have to do the whole song and dance. But we'll see. I'm glad we got the 5-gem telescope observatory today, because that came in mightily handily. You know what I'm saying? Alright, the good old nook, the chapel. How do we get out of here? Either of these locations. Take the hallway. Nice and relaxing. Okay. So we're going to take the elevator down. We're going to complete the chess puzzle, my favorite. And who knows what happens after that. Maybe we get another map piece. Maybe we open one of these doors. Maybe we move the minecart in a way that is beneficial. Or maybe we uncover another puzzle to complete, having to deal with sigils, smoke signals, coded messages, decoder rings, and who knows what. Some of my favorite items on the planet Mars. Okay, let's see here. Right. Okay, here we go. Can I do this from memory? Not today. Chapel. Observatory. Perfect. Pawns everywhere. You're in the corner. Are you not in the corner? There you go. Okay. Queen was here, here, here. How's everybody doing today? And the office was right here. Perfect. Oh my god, they're so large. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Okay. All of them. Just kidding. Can we do this 6 times and get 6 permanent powers? I don't know. Alright, let's see. What's the pawn doing? Ambition. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. So if you want to choose... Okay, interesting. And just like in chess, add the armory to your draft pool. Interesting. No idea what that does. Each time you draft a room on the west wing, lose 5 steps and gain a key. I would be out of steps instantaneously every day because that's my favorite wing, as you all know. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Now, when do you choose the color is my question. But I guess we don't know. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter chapel each day with this power. I mean, that sounds pretty good, because we love drafting the chapel. See? And we don't have to pay tithes. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. That sounds helpful too. But I mean, it's rare to go up in the corners, and the bottom 2 are usually the nook and the kitchen or the pantry or something simple and nice like that. I mean, we always draw the chapel, so I guess money is always helpful. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day. That sounds great to me. You may give off this power by returning this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Okay, so it sounds like we only get 1 power. Ever. But we can change it if we want to. That's nice. Now, I thought that would open this one door because it was nearby, but obviously that didn't happen. The end. And this has the sigil book about realms, for God's sake. Alright, so our next move is the pool room, pump room, something in the reservoir. That's my best guess. Though, we'll have to see where that leads. Obviously. Can I enter the chapel today and do that? I think we could trade the vault key at the trading post. We'll have to see. Okay, this is still boarded up. That's concerning. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get to rank 8 and then hit the dining room. We'd run out of steps before then. There's no other doors down here, right? I mean, we could get to the dining room barely. That might be it for the day. But it was nice to get that chest power. Quick day, all things considered. Anything else? You got a shovel. What are you? Rug. No more puzzle box. There's dynamite, but a little too dangerous to pick up. But we got a wheelbarrow right here, so that's less dangerous, I would say. Alright, sledgehammer for the car keys? No. Key card? Well, sure. Key card for the silver key. Oh, you just do trades. You do a whole little swap thing. Oh, we're just trading different car keys. Car keys for the coin purse. Coin purse for the coupon book. Think about it. Okay. Oh. I didn't consider you could just get gems for stuff. Why not? Just to have a good time. Okay. Key card code doors. Where were they? In the archive and in the... somewhere else. But yeah, I don't think we're really going to be reaching anywhere else today. But it's nice to know you can trade down gems and stuff in here. What if, can we do that with everything? Car keys, coin purse. Wait, is this the same all the way down to the... Yeah, okay, so it's like a downgrade every time? Oh no, these go back and forth. Got it. Okay, but certain things go all the way down to gems. Good to know, good to know. Okay. For short on gems, trading post is it. Then again, we usually pick the outer room a bit early. Just to know if we need to dig or etc. Let's see. Do you think this works today? It did. We got 30 coins. That's pretty cool. We could go to the commissary, buy things, trade for gems, or otherwise. But yeah, especially now that I went in and out of the back room, 5 steps is going to get us past the rotunda, if that. And that'll do that. Okay, well, we did the chess puzzle, so let's call it a day. We can do another day, but like I said, I guess our goal is the pool and the pump room. Otherwise, not sure what else to work on currently. If we count small, it's small, right? If we count small games, gates, gases. If we count small gases, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. What's a small gas, in your opinion? Asking for a friend. Alright. Oh, Piety the Bishop. Nice. Okay. I'm sure that was listed there yesterday. I just didn't see it. Foundation is here. Thanks for nothing. Just kidding. Oh yeah, we didn't do our... Oh, we got 6 actually. Did we do our quest yesterday? Our science experiment? I already forget what we picked. Sorry. It's just the truth. Oh, drawing room, something or other. Wow, dining room. It would suck to have to come all the way back here for it, but everything else dead ends us. We'll pick it. Maybe I shouldn't have made it as common. And that's why I don't play God often. The den is nice. Spare room here would be fine. Yikes. Well, this will get us our steps back. Or this would just have 2 items to start the run positively. I think that could go well. Key and a die. Sounds good. Maybe that'll help us get the pool room. Alright. Let's go outside and see what's going on today. At the outer door, as I like to call it, because I forget what it's really called. Alright. Tool shed. Protects you from the negative effects of 3 rooms, or forget your gems and go all steps. Let's 3 rooms, pool, or we could re-roll this. Let's take the tool shed. Maybe we get a shovel. Nope. Maybe we get battery pack and lock picks. What the what? It's questionable, certainly, but we got them. Okay. Helpful. Thank you. Thank you, tool shed. All right. Dining room. We don't have to go in the dining room yet. There could be something sitting in there. I think it's rare, but possible. But let's pop into the den. Grab our gem. Check for... Oh, there's a trunk. I'm sure it's going to give us like 10 keys. So this is good. Well, we got gems. Nothing wrong with that. Corner here gives us a parlor. Sends us north, so that's nice. Any apples over here? Nope, just the key. No problem. The white box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So if that's true, then that's false. And that's true, and then they'd be in the white box. And if it's the other way around, then I'm wrong. That's all I can really say. Perfect. All right. Commissary. We do want the commissary at times, so we'll take it. We have 6 cents. It's not the perfect amount to enter here with. We don't have the metal detector, so there's no coins. All right, the shovel is there for, 6. You know, why not? Okay, there were some... Was there dirt in the tool shed? A little late, maybe, for that. Maybe we could check it out later, though. The chapel gives us some cash, but dead ends this part of the world. So does the pantry. I guess we'll take the cash from the chapel. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure there's other uses, but that money is just nice, right? That means we go in here, we can get... What else is for sale? A key. We get 3 keys. We could get a salt shaker, which will give us steps. We have 7 gems. I'll take 2 keys and 3 gems. Call me crazy, I don't know. Where are we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's all the same. Anything over here? Sometimes, 90% of the time, nothing's in the room, but sometimes you gotta look just for that extra 10%. Anything in here? No. Okay, corner conservatory, please. Just kidding. The lab. Could do an early experiment. Sure. And we can access one of the other computers, but I mean, I guess we could mess with the security doors, but we shouldn't see those for a while anyway, or we could mess with the coin distribution via the office computer. But I'd imagine having more rooms when doing that is best. Let's see what happens. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then lose 10 steps. Just kidding. Whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Or we just do a bunch of bedrooms. When you draft a red room, I don't know. Losing so many steps but gaining 20 gold improves this run. The permanent allowance improves all future runs. Small chest. We don't have the sledgehammer, right? I'll probably do the allowance. Draft a red room. Whenever you draft a shower room. We already drafted the commissary. The kitchen could still occur. The bookstore is rare. Oh, it's got to happen after a library or something, right? I think one of the notes said. We have 9 gems. Maybe we'll do plenty of bedrooms. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Okay, let's go north of here. Probably not a bedroom, but that's fine. Or definitely a bedroom. Or a dark room that goes north. Let's do that. And let's draft this from here so we don't have to deal with the blind options. Spare room heads north. Happy to see it. Office is the only thing that continues the house, so we'll have to pick it. Or we could have re-rolled. Right. Right. Okay. You think this note has to do with anything? March of the count is in black and everything else is in red. Flight, March, fall, passing, herrings. Red herrings. Is it all a red herring? I don't know. Do you guys know? They don't know. You're pointing at the safe. The kitchen. Oh gosh, we gotta redraw or else the room is over, or the floor. Wow, not much better. But it was something. Haven't seen the patio in quite some time, actually. Maybe we'll find some celebratory pebbles, or bricks, or cans, or shoes. That's not dirt. Or if we're lucky, some coins. We got lucky and got the pebbles and a gem. And there's no other green rooms, so that's fine. East Wing Hall. Courtyard. Let's pull the courtyard. I know we're looking for bedrooms eventually, but at the moment, we're looking for this trunk, perhaps, and this pile of dirt. Old shoe, my favorite. Good old faithful shoe. Plenty of gems. I was hoping for 2 or 3 keys, honestly. So hopefully there's a key in this thing. Why do I get the shovel? We've been in 2 rooms. We didn't get anything useful. Alright, pool room. Neither of these are the pool room. That's late for a nook. But we could use it. That's true. Could use that key. Let's draft off here, see what it is. Maybe dump a lavatory. Maybe not use a lockpick kit, because it didn't work. Kitchen, we don't have that much money. Mailroom, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let's draft the mailroom, get a package the next day. We have one of these. Order placed. 453. You think that's a safe combination? I don't think so, but I don't know. Okay, anything in here for real? Oh, the metal detector. That's pretty nice. Who's trying to ship one of those? I don't know. Okay, we did that puzzle. Right. I'm sure I'm missing a billion things, honestly. But that's the fun part, potentially. Got the key. We could go across here to the foundation, maybe. Great Hall. The observatory dead ends us. So yeah, let's secure going across. It'll cost us a key to get out. Or the lockpick kit will work. Or it's just open because it's the foundation, of course. Forgot about that fact. Happy to see it. This room, I don't know how to get over that elevator. If it's even something in this room or if it affected otherwise. I don't know. Anything cool? Oh, okay. Well, we got plenty of gems. If we draft a vault, we know what we'll be doing. Turn up is nice. And coin. Wow, 3 spots. 3. Oh, there's a 4th spot. Can we go 4 for 4? Wow, we did. That's better than some whole runs with the shovel. Sometimes. Alright. Hey, the thingy worked. That's pretty nice. Bedroom sends us north and aquarium sends us north and south and increases our star count. So I'm happy to see that. Metal detector, you got anything in here? No. No. the laundromat? Maybe. Okay. Lockpick kit didn't work. Security. Security would actually open up a lot of areas in the house. Maybe we could fill in the whole house. Unlikely. We're going to need some more keys and stuff. Okay, we don't have the utility... we don't have the utility room, but we can try to turn these off anyway. Apparently there's an upgrade disc somewhere. It's embarrassing. Happens to me often these days. Doctors say it happens to everybody. I don't know about that. Okay, offline mode. Unlocked. Exit. Upgrade disc. I feel like they're usually in spots I've never been before, but obviously these rooms we've all had. And there's a key, but I just passed it without the metal detector. At some point, is my guess. Let's see what happens over here. Is this the west? Okay, this is the west door. West Wing Hall opens up some possibilities. Detector not finding anything. Sad. Alright, her lady's chamber. We don't have the boudoir, nor the whatchamacall. If we're going for bedrooms, this is one of the only times we'll be able to draft the ladyship's chamber. Is there a key inside? Oh, there's a trunk. If this gives us 3 gems and only 3 gems, I'll be very sad. I'll tell you that much. Well, I'm very sad. We need her key, which we've never seen, I believe. This room is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. We don't have any keys, so if this is locked, we're doomed. Okay. Observatory. Secret passages keep us going, but observatory might give us keys or coins or gems, or we don't really need gems. Well, I'm sure we will, but not at the moment. What is that? Oh, everything is 50% off. And 3 steps. Well, the commissary is quite a ways away, and we only have 2 coins. So, we're not loving that. Other side of security has the door of key code card lockedness. There it is. So we'll have to leave this way via the aquarium wing. Oh, I was just about to say, we just want the pool room, and here it is. So, that's perfect. Would have liked it a little closer to the front, but hey, can't. Oh god, another freaking thing. Okay. So now what we need is a pump room, and remember how the pump works. Should be easy. Well, we don't have a key, we don't have lockpicks that work. Okay, south of the foundation. That's not locked, right? Well, it's not key card locked at least. Maybe we can get the storeroom, get some keys. Billiard room. Billiard room could get us those keys. Oh, the showroom. Luxury items. Oh, it is the luxury items for sale room. We have 2 coins. Everything's 50% off, but I don't think the showroom was in that list. Let's do the billiard room. It'll get us keys or key code card. Assuming we can do it. We did it last time, though I'm not sure how. Square 4 is 16. Square 4 is 16. Okay, 5 minus 10. Okay, so the square doesn't matter at the end? I guess I'm confused. I know I'm confused, actually. But that's fine. Oh, we're near the security. Oh, we opened the key code card door from the other side, if you think about it. So that's nice. Is this where we're going? Up through the pool and to the right. Yeah, okay. Oh, it was nice to see the showroom available once more. Christ on a cracker. Cloister works pretty well, though. Me during Gen 1 Pokemon Gym Battle with Blaine. Anyway, Christ. Hey, it worked. Music room. Major key, minor key. It's a music joke being told. The kitchen. Just send us left. I think that's a valuable opportunity. Let's see what? Didn't we turn it on low? Didn't we already see 3 doors? Also, there's more and more dirt in the cloister. How come we can't get in the middle there? What's the jump button? Pretty sure there isn't one. That kind of sucks. Oh, what the? Foundation? Or in the back of the foundation? Does this activate the elevator? Oh. Uh-oh. Heck yeah! I knew we were gonna find something sooner or later. Okay, that was a surprise. Are you timed? Oh no, you stopped. Okay, cool. Are you all good? Alright, let's see. Let's go see what we can see. Forget the pump room. Who needs that crap? Just kidding. Here we go. Oh gosh. Kind of clipped into the wall there or something. Alright, where are we ending up? Let's see. Loading dock. Oh my gosh. Do we need the key today? Because I'm not going to get it. Wait. There's a tiger. And is there an and? Oh, it's the foundation room. And tier. Oh, it is G. Okay, so yeah, this word is 8. Why did I have S question mark written down for so long? Tiger. Oh, upgrade disc. Cool. Glad we're looking for the picture, otherwise I was going to miss that disc. So yeah, if we count small, something. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. What do you think that means? What do you think this means? Are you locked? The other door's unlocked. Fudge. So we need to... Well, will the elevator always be down? They seem to do that. Once you do something pretty monumental, besides antechamber doors, it usually stays perpetually completed, as far as I've seen. So hopefully the foundation elevator is all the way down every day. But this is another side of the quote-unquote basement. I guess this calls the elevator if you didn't come down that way. I don't know. But we got an upgrade disc. That's cool. We're near security, I think. So we can buff another room forever. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, where's security? Out the aquarium. Here it is. Alright. Let's see, I'm thinking spare room. Never mind. Courtyard. Now imagine we had the buff of the courtyard and we could draw 8 of those in one day. Plus 2 gems, 5 dig spots. Courtyard is always unlocked. I don't even know, actually. I was going to go with the gems. But like, you know what? We need gems. But we did the chess puzzle. I mean, the vault and the showroom cost gems. Wait, courtyard? Oh, it's a corridor courtyard. I like that too, but I'll go with the gems. Sounds good. And then, because it usually costs 1, so at least it refunds that and gives another. So that's something cool. Where was I? That was nice. We found some foundation stuff. The cloister door is locked. We got to go through the kitchen. I shouldn't say the cloister door is locked. The cloister door is key code Card locked. Sadly. We got 2 cents. You got a banana or anything? Banana for 1? That's pretty good. Oh yeah, 50% off. Morning room. We saw that once before. I forget what info was contained there. Chamber of mirrors. I feel like we, I know we've been in there before. I feel like we have to like enter it from different sides for it to work, but obviously I don't know. I think for the interest of continuing the house for sure, I'll pick the passageway. Way or no way? What are we looking for? We're looking for the pump room. We're looking for anything helpful. I'd love the attic, but obviously we don't have the gems. We don't have much money. I'm picked the pantry, but if this door's locked, that may spell sad things for today. Oh, it's not locked. Good. Oh, corridor wouldn't be locked either at that point. Laundry room, but we don't have a lot to work with at the moment. Oh, dinner served. Just got to trek all the way. I think we'd use more steps going back and forth. Could get more steps for tomorrow, I guess. Not thrilled, but we did it. There's runner shoes. I could make dinner worth it, but again, we would need to go somewhere today. It's getting less and less likely. But that's alright. Unlock door, please. Thank you. Boiler room. Music room. Boiler room for the extra door. Okay. Here's the door. Shouldn't be locked. I lied. Okay, locked. Key code lock. I guess we didn't try the Great Hall doors, so we could try the lock picks on the north doors and see if we get anything. Otherwise, we're a little stuck. Guess I should have bought more keys at the commissary. Or waited for the half-price sale, but who knew that was happening. But yeah, we had the pool. We didn't get the pump room. So that's sad. Where am I going? Wing hall. Nope. Oh yeah, okay. Across the foundation. I knew we looked at that hallway. I feel like some days these rooms might move around a little bit. I don't know. Can anybody confirm? Okay, that didn't work. That worked. Didn't look right. And that worked. Anything in here? Oh, we did open the right one. That's good. The metal detector is saying something. Let's check these. Nope. Nope. No. So it must be through here. But it could just be a coin. So. Who knows? Or is it all the way over this way? No. Alright. Ballroom. We don't have the gems. Hall of mirrors. Could kill us. Bedroom lets us continue. Happy to see it. Our allowance has been raised. Oh, good. Happy to see it. Is there a metal detector in this room or is it in the other room? Because I'm getting a little mixed signal. Not seeing anything personally. Okay. Oh. Which side of the room? Here? It's got to be flagging from the other room. I'm not seeing anything. Son of a fridge magnet. Alright. So that's a lock. That's locked. Kiko card. Alright, I don't think we can go anywhere else in the house today. We have 5 cents. I mean, we could, what do we have? 17 steps. We could try to make it back to the dining room and the commissary. A 10-cent key would go to 5 cents. With our sale, so we'd have that exact amount. I suppose, wait. I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go through the other Great Hall. Side. Yeah. My bad. That might have doomed us. Swing through the nook. South through the courtyard. Yeah. Through here. Made it to the dining room. We got halibut. Looking pretty nice. Aquarium. Hey. We got that too. Plus 30 steps. That's pretty good. Alright, entrance hall. Heading for the commissary. Purchasing a key. If only we didn't use 100 keys on the trunks, but then again we have 1 gem. So the 9 gems we found were all extremely useful. Allegedly. Okay, so we have 1 regular key. Which room should we, which door should we unlock? That side of the bedroom, the other side of the boiler room. I guess bedroom, it's closer. We're not necessarily going. Where am I? My bad. Not necessarily needing to head north, especially because things are locked, you know, the further up you go. So I guess this thing is not picking up the key we left behind, allegedly, but we were in most of the rooms. Unless it was in the chapel or something. Either way, I don't know. Hey, the bedroom's right here. That was pretty quick, actually. Let me get 2 steps back, because it's a bedroom. The study, the drawing room. Alright, our last gem on the drawing room. This could impact our pump room potentiality, right? Pump room. There it is. We didn't even need to reroll. Ooh, master bedroom. We don't have the gems, but I don't believe we've ever drafted it before. And we may have only seen it 0 or 1 times. That's not a lot. Okay. Is there a bedroom we could like throw here and get like 1,000 steps? Close enough. Plus, we get an allowance. We got a compass. I don't need the compass, so I'm not going to blow the steps. Or do we need to go in? Yeah. We had to go in to get the 10 steps. Might as well pick it up, whatever. Where's the key or coin or otherwise? Oh, here we go. Okay. Pump room. We want to drain the reservoir, at least a little bit, or maybe all the way. No, there's so much. Because I know there's that boat by the dock that we saw. Do you think it's like 1 tick down or 2 or... And then we got to leave... Oh, wait. We got to leave the fountain drained. Or do we? I don't really know how that works. Because there's no free space at the moment. If we have to leave the fountain drained, it's stuck. Unless we have to... Wait, do you need power? Do you need power? Oh, crap. Do we need to power the auxiliary holding tank? What's it called? Reserve tank? Let's see. Does it work without power? Okay. Other buttons do work. But to have room... You know what I'm saying? So the reservoir is here. But there's no space to put the water. We could put the water in the fountain, but then I assume we can't go down. Which way is this toggled? That way? Okay, let's try just one, you know. If it even works. If I'm even doing the right thing. I obviously forget. Okay, we did the one thing. It's not stopping. Please stop. Alright, seems to me we need to wait a large amount of time. Okay, we did the full 4. We emptied that tank. So let's go to the reservoir. Pump 2, right? So we send it in. There we go. Now, I don't know if that makes the fountain unnavigable. If so, that's bad. But we'll have to see. There's no other way to do it, sadly. We got our steps back. Metal detector's a liar. Run through the courtyard. Take a right in the patio. Left at the office. Straight on till morning. Alright. Let's see. Well, the wall's still open, so we'll see if that's good. I know there was a grate/drain at the bottom of the patio. At the bottom of the fountain. But I'm not sure if it was usable. Yeah, perfect. Well. So... in order to have space to drain the reservoir without filling the fountain or otherwise, it appears we'll need the reserve tank powered in some way. 1 second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. So let's put that back. Yeah, otherwise the fountain has water in it, and we can't access the reservoir. Unless there's other ways to access it, i.e. the foundation elevator we located, possibly. But, what do we need for that? Oh, we needed the basement key. We have had the basement key a few times. Is that working? Okay. Or we need to hook up the pump room with power. Let's see, where's the boiler room? Pretty far away. And no possible way to connect to this room. So that's sad. But true. Like a lot of things in this game. Okay, but boiler room had the locked door. There was no other doors that I can tell. Or, oh, the pool side. But that was the key code card. I think that's it for today. We did what we could. We found out some information. We're going to need that reserve, I assume. I mean, how does that work? There's no lever, but it's not really connected to anything, actually. But what other way is there to do it besides, you know, to avoid filling the fountain? That's what I would say anyway. Seems we'll need that. Otherwise, why does it exist, right? Otherwise, why does it exist? That'll do it, I think. So, there we go. We learned some more info. There's always some information to learn in this game, I'm being told. So that's good. Blueprints Garden Manor. I guess we did have 4 green rooms. One of which was an aquarium. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying my bumbling through Mount Holly Estate at Reddington. But that'll do it for this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Farewell.